The matrix operates on a single, highly effective algorithm: your emotional reactivity. It feeds on your panic when the market dips. It feeds on your anger when an employee fails you. And it thrives on your anxiety about things you cannot control. The system wants you wired, stressed, and easily provoked, because a man driven by his emotions is highly predictable, easily manipulated, and completely weak. 2,000 years ago, the most powerful man on earth, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, leaked the ultimate psychological defense code in his private journals, Meditations. He did not write this operating system in a peaceful palace. He wrote it in dark military tents, surrounded by war, plague, and political betrayal. Yet, he operated with absolute freezing serenity. He discovered that true power is not about controlling the physical 3D world. It is about having absolute sovereignty over your own mind. The elite understand a brutal truth that the masses look past. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find your ultimate strength. If a market crash, a shifting digital algorithm, or a competitor's move can ruin your day and break your focus, you're not an entrepreneur building an empire. You're still a slave wearing a gold watch. Today, we patch the emotional glitch. We construct the Stoic Citadel. The average mind views an obstacle as a red light. It sees a broken supply chain, a sudden change in digital algorithms, or a betrayal by a business partner as a signal to stop, complain, and retreat. This is exactly how the Matrix filters out the weak. It throws a barrier in your path and waits for you to fold. But the elite operate under a completely inverted code. Marcus Aurelius programmed the mind to perform a psychological alchemy. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." To an emperor, a crisis is not a disruption. It is raw material. It is fuel. Think of your empire as a raging, massive furnace. When you throw a heavy obstacle into a weak, flickering flame, you extinguish it. But when you throw that exact same obstacle into a roaring furnace, the fire simply consumes it, weaponizes it, and uses it to burn 10 times hotter. If a shipping route gets blocked, you don't panic. You use the pressure to engineer a faster, more secure proprietary logistics network. If a marketplace changes its rules, you don't cry. You build your own independent architecture. Every attack, every failure, and every system crash is stripped of its emotional weight and converted to leverage. You do not avoid the obstacle. You become the obstacle. The world around you will always be chaotic. Competitors will lie, partners will betray your trust, and the global economy will fluctuate with unpredictable violence. The Matrix wants you to believe that your peace of mind depends on fixing all of these external variables. That is a hamster wheel designed to ensure your mental collapse. Marcus Aurelius revealed the ultimate protocol for absolute immunity, the inner citadel. He wrote, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." He understood that nothing outside your mind can physically touch your soul unless you give it permission. An event is just an event. It has no meaning, no color, and no emotional weight until your mind chooses to judge it. The elite build a fortress within their own consciousness. When an economic storm hits or a massive business crisis unfolds, they step back into this citadel. They do not react. They observe. They look at the chaos with the cold, clinical detachment of a scientist looking through a microscope. They strip the situation of all narrative, all fear, and all ego. They don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They simply ask, what is the data showing and what is the next tactical move? Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break. It stands firm, and the foaming water sinks to rest around it. Stop letting the noise of the 3D world penetrate your sanctuary. The Matrix wants you to focus on dominating the external world while leaving your internal world in complete ruin. It wants you to conquer markets, build digital leverage, and accumulate millions, all while remaining a psychological infant who can be broken by a single negative comment or an unexpected crisis. That is not sovereignty. That is just a successful slave. Law number 1 of the Ultimate Emperor Code is simple. True empire is self-mastery. When you conquer your own mind, you become completely untouchable. You no longer chase happiness, and you no longer run from pain. You treat success and failure as the exact same thing, just data to be processed by the architect. The physical 3D world is a storm. The markets will shift, the algorithms will test you, and people will play their games. Let them. You have built your specific knowledge. You have automated your digital army. You have fortified your monopoly, and now you have engineered your Stoic Citadel. The social matrix has no more cards to play against you. You are no longer prey. You are the player. If you are ready to patch the emotional glitch, command your reality with freezing serenity, and unlock the final code of the elite. Subscribe to the Lost Chapter. Guard your vault. Stay cold.